was definitely on the brink of changing some of his perspectives. And I can tell you factually, Charlie was praying the rosary.
This is huge. Yung sinabi ni Candice is a pretty big evidence that Charlie's exploring the Catholic Church. At kung tingin mo, ito lang ang proof na meron tayo, wait until you watch all the proofs we have in this video. Sa mga hindi nakakilala kay Charlie Kirk, siya ay isang pro-life and pro-family activist. Recently, nasa news siya dahil may nag-assassinate sa kanya. He is a very devout evangelical Christian. Pero recently, marami ang nagsasabi na he was on his way to Catholicism kung hindi lang siya pinatay. Kung napanood nyo ang last Charlie Kirk video na ginawa natin sa channel na ito ang sinabi ni Charlie na last stumbling blocks niya to becoming a Catholic.
I just want to say again, Catholics are just fabulous in so many different ways. They fight for life, they fight for marriage, they fight against transgenderism. I have three major theological disagreements with Catholicism. It's not a mystery, I talk about it publicly. The first of which would be the infallibility of the Pope and the whole process and the idea of the Vatican. The second of which is Mariology. And the third of which is just less important, but it's transubstantiation.
Maraming videos si Charlie criticizing the Catholic Church and our beliefs. Pero ang hindi natin may pagkakaila ay marami ding videos gaya nito.
So I'm not Catholic, but I have great respect for Catholics. And something that I've always admired about the Catholic Church, especially in recent years, is some of the strongest social conservatives are Catholic. And there is this kind of promise of dogma that doesn't change, right? That we're going to protect the family no matter how much the culture tries to make us convinced. We're going to protect life. We're not going to go along with the trans mafia. And honestly, some of the most articulate people in public life talking about the family are yourself, Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, right? All practicing faithful Catholics.
Laging may good words si Charlie about the Catholic Church and about Catholics. Mamaya ay papanoorin natin ang sinabi ng kaibigan ni Charlie Kirk na si Candice Owens sa malapit na pag-convert ni Charlie bago siya inassassinate. But first, tignan muna natin ito. Evidence number 1. There's this picture circulating the internet that Charlie, before his death, attended Holy Mass in St. Bernadette's Catholic Church sa Arizona, sa hometown niya. Although of course, hindi naman 100% evidence yon. Baka naisipan niya lang magpahinga sa loob ng simbahan kasi walang maupuan. It could be one of the millions of reasons kung bakit siya nandun. One other reason is baptized Catholic kasi ang asawa ni Charlie. Pero mahalaga na nasa misa si Charlie. Dahil sa napanood natin kanina, ang isa sa stumbling blocks ni Charlie is the transubstantiation. And if Charlie is in Holy Mass, kaharap niya ang body, blood, soul, divinity ni Jesus Christ in the Eucharist, baka mamaya hindi na niya kailangan ng matinding kumbinsihan para maging Catholic. Maaring sa harap lang ng real presence ng Panginoon sa Eucharist, baka ma-move na siya ng Holy Spirit dito. Alright, bago natin panoorin ang video ni Candice Owens, may isa pang evidence pointing to Charlie's would-be conversion. May brother ng bishop by the name of Bishop Joseph Brennan claiming na umattend daw ng isang pro-life breakfast si Charlie. And here is what he allegedly said to the bishop. Sabi ni Charlie, "I love my Catholic pastor," and ito ang huge thing. Sinagot ni Kirk ang speculation kung papasok siya sa Catholic Church. At ang sagot ni Charlie, "I'm this close." At kung hindi kayo naniniwala, i-search nyo yung article, read it for yourself. Linagay ko naman yung title ng article dito sa video. And by the way, bago natin panoorin ang video ni Candice, bago tayo magpatuloy, if you're getting value from this video, please hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, paki-like naman ang video and hit that notification bell. What do you think? Malapit na ba si Charlie mag-convert to Catholicism? Write it in the comment section down below. Papanoorin natin ang video ni Candice Owens. Pero nais ko munang panoorin natin itong mga batikos ni Charlie Kirk sa Catholics about Mary. Here it is.
Mary is a phenomenal example, and I think a counter to so much of the toxicity of feminism in the modern era. However, I would say Catholicism goes way too far. Catholicism believes two things as dogma, and most Catholics, if you ask them this, some don't even know. Number one, do you believe that Mary was sinless? The Catholic Church does. there is no biblical basis for this, the only of which would be that Mary was full of grace in the Annunciation of Mary in Luke 1. That is a big stretch. By the way, that was not even added into official Catholic dogma till the mid-1800s. The second of which which is called the Immaculate Conception. There's a second form of Catholic dogma that believes that Mary was assumed into heaven, that her physical body was actually the Assumption of Mary, was assumed into heaven. Again, that is a pure faith claim. It is not biblically supported at all whatsoever.
Bakit mahalaga na pinakita ko yan? Dahil kapag napanood nyo itong next video na ito, may mga thoughts ako. So ito na yung video mula kay Candace Owens. Sa mga hindi nakakilala kay Candace, isa siyang political podcaster and a fairly recent convert to Catholicism. She is a close friend of Charlie Kirk. Kaya may weight ang sasabihin niya dito sa video. Huwag na natin patagalin pa, panoorin na natin.
I think Charlie was definitely on the brink of changing some of his perspectives. And I can tell you factually, Charlie was praying the rosary. Charlie was going to Mass. One of my last conversations with Charlie was me joking with him saying, just make the last step, okay? You are, I said specifically, you're too smart to be a Protestant. Just take the last step, Charlie. He says, ha ha. Speaking about Mary. And typically, when those steps start taking place, you stop referring to yourself, as I did, as a Judeo-Christian.
Wow! Bakit big deal ito? Dahil kung totoo ang sinasabi ni Candace na nagdadasal ng rosaryo si Charlie Kirk, ibig sabihin ay baka na-get over na ni Charlie ang opposition niya sa Assumption of Mary. Dahil isa sa mga glorious mysteries of the Rosary ay the Assumption of Mary. The thing is, maraming kaibigan si Charlie Kirk na Catholics. Si Candace, ang asawa ni Candace na si George Farmer, ang mga Daily Wire host na sina Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh. Kaya I think maraming nakakausap si Charlie Kirk about the Catholic faith. And at this point, hindi na natin malalaman kung magko-convert ba talaga si Charlie o hindi. Siguro, as Catholics, ang hiling ko na lang is to ask Our Lady's prayer for Charlie's soul and for his family. Charlie has a fondness to Our Lady. Sa mga hindi nakapanood ng kanyang sinabi tungkol kay Mary na hindi daw masyadong bine-venerate ang Protestants si Mary, you can watch this video right here.